Now, Haley said that Dalton has a way with words and he needs to run for president because Dalton is sending her those preschool letters. I'll just wait for y'all to comment. Go ahead. Go ahead and comment. Welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of Love During Lockup. Not much happened last night, y'all. Not much happened. If you see some coconut in my teeth, it's okay. I just ate me a Samoa Girl Scout cookie. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's talk about Gabbie. So Gabbie is with Chris's sister. Things are awkward. Things are tense because, see, Chris's sister, Essence, done call Gabbie. I ain't saying you're a gold digger. Hey, but you ain't messing with no bro. See, Essence says that Gabbie is a gold digger. So, of course, that rubbed Gabbie the wrong way. But, hey, they are going to try to get along. Fake it till you make it. Because, see, it's time to go pick up Chris. And Chris has been incarcerated for 6 years. So, of course, Gabbie's happy. And, of course, Essence is happy. So, they done took this drive to this prison. And they're sitting there. 7 a.m. And they're sitting there. And they're sitting there. So, here comes a correctional officer who's like, who are you picking up? Gave the name. The correctional officer was like, cool. They still sitting there. They're sitting there. It's a bus full of inmates, child. Gabbie and them is like, oh my God, is he on that bus? Is he on that bus? So they're sitting there, and then here comes another correctional officer. Is that a camera? I'm gonna need for you to take care of that. Take it on down. Take it on down. Put the camera down. They still mic'd up. And he said, listen, I don't know why you haven't been told this, but your homeboy ain't getting out. Your homeboy's not getting out. Chris isn't getting out. So, of course, they're both upset. Gabbie is like, oh, my God, we need to pull over. We need to talk about this. Essence calls her mom. Her mom was like, what's going on? So, Essence tells her. And so, the mom was like, oh, my God, let me call somebody. I was like, okay, Mama Chris. Mama Chris said, I have connections. Because, see, Chris may have federal time, but they're not sure. I mean, he's been in prison for 10 months, and they were talking about federal time, and the feds ain't picked him up yet. So he was thinking he was getting out. So then the mom made a phone call, and she got some information that he may possibly be getting out the next day. So Gabbie and the sister was like, well, what are we going to do? And they was like, well, we're not leaving, okay? We're just going to get another, we're going to go back to the hotel, just get a different, room. And then hopefully we'll be able to pick up, Chris tomorrow. Yo, I don't think Chris is getting out. I do not think that boy is getting out. We'll see next week on the season finale. Now, let's get this one out of the way. 10 seconds. Max. Oh, dumb as hell, Max. Y'all, Max dumb. I'm sorry. So, he's back over to his homegirl's place where him and his homegirl makes those videos. You know those videos. And so she was like, what's up? What's up? And so he was like, I'm gonna go see Tara. So the girl said, wait a minute, hold on. You had a date. He was like, yeah, I canceled it. I talked to Tara. And so his homegirl said, okay, so you canceled a date with a real life person in order to talk to Tara, who's just got out of prison. That's right. So the homegirl is just shocked by this. She said, listen, I don't think Tara is real. And if she is real, she ain't who she's saying that she is. So he says that he is going to catch a flight and he is going to meet Tara face to face. And so she was like, I want to go. He was like, what? She was like, I want to go. She said, I at least want to know what she looked like. And he was like, what if she asked me who you are? That's not weird at all. Okay? And she was like, I think I need to go. So then they started talking about the other girl he was talking to in jail. So the homegirl looked her up. Come to find out, the girl that he was talking to in jail got a case. Not the fatal word. 3 syllables, homicide. I said, oh. And here's dumb Max. Oh, well, just because she on trial don't mean she done it. I mean, she told me she ain't guilty. Come here, Max. Come here, dummy. Come here. Come here. I said, come here. You get over here, you stupid. God, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of everything about you, you dumbass. Mangled Max. Mongoid Max. Do you think she's going to tell you, I'm guilty? I just took someone else's life. Yeah, I'm guilty. Don't tell nobody. I can't speak on Max no more, y'all. Every time I talk about Max, my IQ let's move on. Let's talk about it. Haley. So as we know, Haley went to go talk to Dalton's mom. And Dalton's mom just broke it off to her real quick. We also found out from the lawyer that Dalton possibly had been given the money that Haley has been giving him to the ex-girlfriend. Now see, when the producers is asking Dalton about this, he Helen Keller, okay? He don't want to talk about it. He don't turn mute. He don't know what to, he's like. So Haley is on her way to the prison. And she wants to talk to Dalton about this whole money situation, about their relationship, how she's feeling about it. So she goes to the prison. And she comes back out. And she's driving around, child. Now, she made a right. So she just made a little circle. She gets a phone call from Dalton. And she pulls over. And y'all, when I tell you she pulls over in some type of, is that a neighborhood? See, the prisons are always off of a road, off of a road, off of a side road, off of a road, honey. In the middle of nowhere. The thick of the sticks, honey. See, if an inmate escapes, it takes them a little bit longer to get where they need to go. This ain't Shawshank. So there's houses on both sides of her where she stops her car. And she stops right there at a driveway. Can y'all imagine the people that live there? I bet you they were like, now who is this? Why are there cameras? Why is there a man holding a microphone? Why are y'all outside my house? Who is this little girl screaming? She looked lost. So Dalton calls, and Dalton says, I wrote you something. You want to hear it? She said, sure. After he done said his little Love quotes, child. Haley. Oh, Dalton, he just has a way with words. He should have been president of what? What should he been president of, Haley? President of the Disabilities Act? President of the ones that are slow and moving? President of the ones that sit behind of the bus? President of the ones that takes advantage of girls, uses them, and spits them out? President of someone who makes a fool out of his girlfriend? Is that what you talk about? That type of president? Then hey, he a sure win. So Haley and him gets into it. And Haley says, the money I gave you, you giving it to your girlfriend? Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. Dalton was like, that's ridiculous. I cannot believe you coming at me like this. Of course not. I done told you I love you. So Haley was like, so you love me? So you love me when you're not acting like you love me? I spent $20,000 on you. I have sacrificed things for my son, for you. So then Dalton hits her with the jail terminology. You know what you was getting into. See, in jail, the terminology is, now see, I don't know, this is just what I've been told. The manipulation sets in. See, when you start a relationship with someone in jail, you best believe you're going to take care of them. See, that's what you're going in for. What do you think you're going to do? When I need socks, underwear, t-shirts, oodles and noodles, baked beans, chips, cookies, candy, sodas. That's what you're here for. And then I tell you what I want you to hear. And as Dalton said, you're supposed to take care of me when I'm in jail. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what you signed up for. Don't be walking around here crooked now. Hey, Haley and him going at it. They going at it. And so then here comes Dalton. I never asked you for a dime. She said you a motherfucking lie. Now that's a lie. You have asked me for money and I have given you money. And here you are, treat me like this. You giving it to an ex-girlfriend. I know you out your effing mind. So he was like, no, hold up. Okay? Hold up. And there was a whole lot of screaming and yelling and F yous and F you, screw yous. And so she said, it's over. OVA, it's over. I'm done. I'm done with you, Dalton. So she on the side of somebody's road, child. Right across from the prison. So he hangs up on her. And so she says, I hope he's looking at me through the window. And I hope he can see me. And then she gives the no one there out in the world the finger. Haley, go home to your son. Haley, I'm going to need for you to get into that Toyota Tercel. Okay? I'm going to need for you to get into that Honda Civic. I'm going to need for you to get into that whatever it was, Dodge Dart, honey, and take your butt home. Spend time with your boy. Spoil him the same way you were spoiling Dalton. Let's move on. Andy, and Harry. Alright, let's talk about Andy and Harry. As y'all know, Andy is sitting in her car, sitting beside her mama, having a full-blown temper tantrum. Because she could not see Harry before he go to the halfway house. So Harry calls her and was like, where are you at? She was like, what do you mean? I'm not allowed to go in. And he is like, oh my God. And he was like, oh well. She says, Harry says that I could at least hug him and kiss him. The guy said it was okay, Mom. So the mom is like, look, we're right around the corner. Let's just go there. So they go to this halfway house. And honey, when I tell you, that halfway house is huge. I was like, is the whole building a halfway house? Because see, the halfway house looked better than that Bates Motel you've been living in, Andy. So they get there. She brought the items that he needs. She made sure to bring that ring because they're virtually married. So they get there. Andy is so happy. She says that she, was waiting to see Harry. The mom was like, turn around, and there's Harry at the window. They couldn't hug each other. They couldn't kiss each other. They just mouthed things to each other. Like, child. So, Andy's decided. He put his ring on, and off they went. Now, they're back at Bates Motel, and she can't stay there. First of all, she ain't got nowhere to live. Second of all, he cannot leave said halfway house for a while, so why stay there? You can't keep paying that $8.99 a day Bates Motel and then that U-Haul. So, her and her mom decided that she needs to go back to Maryland. What a waste of a freaking trip. You done packed up your things, got your daughter, done slept into the Bates Motel, probably got bed bugs, just to turn around and go back. Didn't even see your man. Didn't even get to touch your man. So his family comes over. His sisters and the mother. Can we say not impressed? Honey, his family is not impressed. Of course, his family thinks that they're rushing it. They're moving too fast. You don't know each other well enough to be talking about marriage. Well enough to have this baby girl calling him daddy. What? So, of course, Andy, she's standing there trying to explain why her and Harry's love is so great. Child, his family was like this. Is she real? She real, right? She real. Honey, even Mama Harry, she said, Lord have mercy, this girl. See, my son should have been a psychiatrist. Because, see, my son like him crazy. So, everybody was like chilling. Oh, okay, all right, bye-bye, bye-bye. And so they talking about Andy. That was sister said, that girl ain't right. And she was like, did you see that little girl? Talking about daddy, daddy. She was like, what's going on here? That's how they roll in Maryland. Needless to say, Harry's family isn't impressed. So Andy and the mama and the brother and the sister and the baby girl are going back to Maryland. And as we know, Andy and Harry will be on the new episode of Love After Lockup. Let's move on. Last, and when I say this, I mean it, certainly least. Now, as we know, Ty and Boston done got into a fight. I said it was one of the worst fights in reality TV history, and I mean it. So we have Ty at home, and she wants to know why Hottie's playing her, or if Hottie's playing her, if she can trust Hottie. She said this is her first fight over a man in her whole life, and baby, Ty, it should be your last. I hope I I'd never uttered those words. I had to fight for a man. So she finally gets a phone call from Heidi. And she's telling him what happened. And she said, yeah, I met up with Boston. And guess what? I beat the shit out of her. I said, is that an accurate statement? You beat the out of her? Is that accurate? Because from what I see, it's not. It's not at all. But you want Heidi to think that? Sure. So, of course, she's telling Heidi about it. And, of course, she wants Heidi to tell her how much he loves her. I'm the one, right? You love me, right? You ain't playing me, right? I'm the one. Tell me I'm the one. Tell me you love me. I'm the one. So, of course, Heidi, sure. You're the one. We're on a whole different level. See, I'm trying to come up on levels with you, girl. It's me and you, boo. We made two. I love you. So she was like, okay. I was like, Ty, honey, you're getting played. So we find out that Ty has a friend named Umberto. We TV, you know hell hot, right? Why we need to see that? Ty said that her little friend keeps her company because, see, her nightly talking to the inmates. She said that the inmates is jealous of Umberto. Are they? Are they jealous, girl? Or maybe where they at, they having Umberto themselves, except maybe their massager is real. I hope you don't clean yours like Deontay clean his, child. It's in the dishwasher. So then after Heidi done lied to Ty, talking about she's number one and how much he loves her, we get a video of Boston talking to Heidi. Boston is saying, who is she to you? Why is she so important to you? You love her? Or do you love me? I thought I was your one. I thought I was your woman. And here's Heidi. Girl, you are. You're my woman. I love you. You're number one. And here's Boston. I knew it. I knew it. See, both of y'all look foolish. You're getting played by a guy named Heidi that's in prison. And both of y'all grown women are fighting and fussing over a man who don't want neither one of y'all. And it's probably 4, 5, or 6 more women just like you. But y'all swinging and banging and cussing at each other for the likes of Heidi. So it's time to meet up. And Ty got her homegirl. They're on their way to meet Boston. Boston said now she got her homegirl. Stay ready. You don't have to get ready. So they roll up and Ty already in a better outfit. She already got an attitude. She was like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? And so did y'all see Boston's homegirl? Boston's homegirl was like, oh, so this is real. Oh, okay. So she really coming up in here hiding. So then Ty and Boston's homegirl getting into it. So Boston was like, calm down here, have a drink. And Ty said, I think not. I don't trust you. Let's just do what we need to do here. So Ty's homegirl and Boston's homegirl, they went to another table. Honey, there's folks all around. People, you know, they looking like, what is going on? So here is Ty and Boston fussing. And Ty clocks Boston's sweatshirt. She was like, what you got on that sweatshirt for? You got on one of them sweatshirts? Here's Boston. Oh, yes. Do you like what you see? It looks good on me. And so Ty, 37-year-old Ty, had the nerve to say she's been begging Hottie for one of those shirts because they've sold out online. Who's buying these shirts? I didn't realize Hottie had merch. Who bought them? So they're going back and forth. They're having words, voices are raised. And did you clock Boston saying that she's been with Hottie for 11 years? The timeline ain't timelining. So, of course, they're going back and forth with each other. And so, Boston had enough. So, she put her hands in that alcohol and she went in Ty's face. I said, here we go. Round 2. And so, Ty Honey done jumped over the table. She done slapped Boston upside the head. And then it was off. Here comes the producers. They're off the camera. How do y'all think that Ty and Boston feel looking back at this footage? Looking back and seeing Hottie is playing both of you. How do y'all feel as grown adult women? Y'all know what to do. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. Y'all don't forget to hit that like, comment, and join the family. Until next time.